Hello, B8 parents, grandparents, guardians, families. I want to go over the calendar and schedule with you as we get ready to start week 2 of online learning. It's going to be a little bit different than week 1, going to be a lot more like a regular day at school. And that will help your child get right into the routines that we have. This is our website for parents where you can get all the information that you need about how to contact me and about our weekly calendars. There's even videos that how to figure things out on Zoom and how to figure things out on Google Classroom. There's some how-to videos. There's some math resources for you to use to help your child. If you do not have the link to this website, please send me a little dojo message and I'll get it back out to you. This is a good resource for you. And the first thing you'll see is our calendar. And when we go to our calendar, this is our general calendar. All calendars and schedules are subject to change. I'll talk about that more in a little bit. But this is generally what our weekly schedule will look like. We're going to start out with morning work, take attendance, do our morning rally. Then we're going to go into literacy, where we'll do both independent work, whole class literacy, small groups. Start with literacy each day. Recess break every day. We'll go into math. Most days will be math, but other days we'll have social studies, science, art, music, field trips. Things like that will fit into this second slot here after recess. Then we'll have independent work, where children can be working on either literacy they didn't finish here or math they didn't finish here, reading logs, ST math, extra assignments, all kinds of different things they can do here in independent work. They'll also have PE on Tuesday and Thursday. And we'll have Zoom office hours. So I will be available when students have questions, when they need help with an assignment, when they're not clear what to do or not sure how to do it. This is a time where we can get together. Then they have lunch every day from 12 to 12:40. And when they come back from lunch, there's more independent work and Zoom hours on Tuesday and Thursday. But this is where they can get everything finished up. This is where they should also check to see if something they turned in already in the morning or the day before, they can check to see if they have to redo it because they missed something or improve it, revise it. This would be where they can get that independent work to make sure everything's done by the end of the school day. There's no homework. It's all done in the day during the school day. So when your child comes home and says, it's 5:30, you've worked all day, and they say, oh, Mom, I've got some literacy, and I have some math, and I have some science, and say, well, that's what they do during independent work right here, and right here, and right here, and right here. And when your child says, Dad, I know it's 7:30, you worked all day, but I don't know what to do in literacy. I don't know how to solve this math problem. Well, that's where they should be talking to me and asking questions during small groups. And that's where they should be getting in touch with me during Zoom office hours. And that's when they should be sending me a note on Google Classroom or coming to Zoom office hours here in this time so that I can help them. I'm their teacher and I can help them do all that and figure it all out. So let's just kind of walk through their day. If they were coming up, first thing we're going to see is morning work. And where they're going to start every day is Clever. They're going to log into Clever. And their page is going to look a little bit different than mine. If they don't see what they're looking for, look for my specific page, and they can find all these different links. They start every day in Clever, and they go right there to Google Classroom. That's where they're going to start every day. And they'll have a PE class in here, and Mrs. Perez, they're going to go right here to Mr. Naughton, 2020-21, and they're going to see a check-in every morning. And it's a question I'd like him to answer. Sometimes it'll be thumbs up, thumbs down. Sometimes it'll be what's your favorite dessert. Sometimes it'll be something needing a little bit more depth. But every day they're going to have a little check-in question they need to answer. And this is one of the ways that I take attendance is by seeing who is coming into Google Classroom and doing the check-in question. Okay. This is also where I will leave different reminders for them about what is due today. This is where I will put notes about what they need during the school day. Hey, make sure you have your math book and your whiteboard and go get something that's the color blue. I don't know. Whatever it is we're working on, I'll have little reminders. So they really need to come here and read through this every morning, first thing, so they can see what we're going to be working on today. Do the check in. There's the Zoom code if they ever need it. This is also where I'll put their schedule each day. I'll post it for the students every day. They'll have a copy of the schedule. Okay? So that is Google Classroom where your child should start every day. Now, you will also see our calendar, weekly assignments is more specific to each week. So I will, there we go. So every week you will have a copy of what they're going to work on. And it will tell you what assignments are due today. It'll tell you what assignments are due later in the week. It will have some little reminders that, by the way, we don't have any school on Monday. Again, parents' schedules and assignments may change. We may find on Tuesday that a lot of kids need more help with a math assignment, so we may need to change our math assignment for Wednesday. We may find that Thursday's reading and literacy assignment needs a little bit more work, and so we may spread it out over 2 days and change due dates and things like that. So please, you have to remember this is work in progress. This is a living, document that we may need to change throughout the week, but you will be able to see those changes whenever you check it. Okay, so this is what your kids are going to be working on this next week, 9/7 through 9/11. This is week 2. Okay, and again, you can find both of those right here, our calendar and our weekly assignments. Okay. Now on Google Classroom, I will post a slightly different schedule for your child. Not that one. I will post deleted, hold on. I will post a different schedule for your child that's a little bit simpler. That way I don't want them worrying about what's due on Thursday and Friday on Tuesday morning. I want them just looking at Tuesday and seeing, oh, this is what we're going to work on in literacy. Here's our math assignments. Here's our art and community building assignment. So all they need to worry about is Tuesday. So this schedule will be posted for your child on Google Classroom early in the morning. And that way they can see what's due each day and they can see what assignments they're going to have to work on. So this will be there. And I hope you should be able to print this out for them if they need it. Some kids last year used it as a little checklist so they could go through and go check, check. And just one more reminder about the schedule is, let's say you come home and your child, they do all this and turn it all in and turn it all in. Remember that they should be at this point in the day, they should be going back and checking those assignments to make sure that they did them right. They should be go back and checking, make sure I didn't put a note on it saying, oh, hey, Josephine, you need to go back, you missed a page. Or Johnny, you forgot problems number 17 and 18. So this is a good time for them to go back and check all that work that they have due to the day to make sure that it's 100% completely done and ready. Okay, so those are the schedules. Your child's schedule, the overall schedule, and the parent schedule for each week that you will get. And you can find all of that right here on the Google site page. And I hope if you have any questions, please let me know. Dojo, ask me those questions. Thank you very much, parents. Find the off button down here. Come up. There we go.